Hey, what's going on guys? It's Dan here from Table Tennis Daily, and today I'm joined alongside world number 15, Hugo Calderano, a fantastic player. And he's brought out his own personal blades alongside Cornilleau. So there is the Hugo Calderano Foco Off Minus and the Off Plus version. So both blades are constructed out of wood, so fully wood plies, and both have really nice designs with a tiger embedded on the front. So the Off Minus and Off Plus come in 5 layers of wood, with the outer layer being fine line, the second layer coming in at AOS, and then the centre being Curie core. The only real difference between these two blades is they both have the exact same composition of wood, but the Off Plus is slightly thicker, coming in at 7.2mm, and then the Off Minus coming in at 6.2mm. So there's a little bit of a difference in terms of thickness. It's the core that's thicker and also the AOS layer. So you can feel right away that the grip is thicker on the Off Plus in comparison to the Off Minus. So both blades are pretty light, with the Off Minus coming at 81 grams and the Off Plus slightly heavier at 84 grams. So throughout the review, we both used the Cornilleau Target Pro 47 rubbers on both sides of our blades. Enjoy the review.
It was really exciting to take on Hugo with his own blade. The Brazilian star is sending shockwaves across the world right now, recently reaching the final of the Qatar Open, defeating wonderkid Harimoto, China's Lin Gaoyuan and current world number 1 Timo Boll. Here we're both using the Off Plus, and after using the Gauzy off blade the day before, it was noticeable the Foco was quicker. The speed of the Foco was surprising, especially for a blade that doesn't utilise carbon. Whilst still not as fast as a traditional carbon blade, the Foco does still pack a decent amount of speed. I was massively impressed by Hugo's arm speed, which was rapid but still relaxed and efficient. The ridiculous amount of spin and speed he produced was insane. I absolutely loved the Foco blade on my backhand side, where the blade feels very comfortable and produces a really clean ball. One of the Foco blade's key characteristics is its high feeling and control. Although the Foco is quick and an Off Plus, the medium hardness of the blade gives you a good amount of feeling, which assists with accuracy and touch. This feature of the Foco blade really helped me when active blocking and countering against Hugo on the backhand side. The high amount of control the Foco gives you can be attributed to the fact that it's an all-wood blade. All-wood blades as a general rule have a higher control than carbon blades due to the increased dwell time. This Off Plus blade did still sometimes shoot off my bat too quickly for me to control, but a lot of this was due to the sheer amount of spin and speed Hugo produced on all of his shots. I found this really cool. Hugo on the backhand side, he did the popular backhand middle and backhand wide exercise, however only used his backhand side.
Sometimes I like to do it all 4 with backhand. I do whatever I want in this exercise. I'll show you that feeling.
Oh!
Nice.
That was cheap. That's insane.
Good timing. Yeah, I think with my blade I can have a lot of power and speed, which is my way of playing. But I also can have a lot of control and be able to change my shots, not play only with speed but also with a lot of spin.
In this area of the review, we test the blade's dwell time with some open-ups. The blade has a medium hardness and really grabs the ball well when spinning up against backspin. I was able to block Hugo's first spin up, but I had no chance after that. He was absolutely relentless.
Obviously, he's not very good to serve.
Try again.
When I did some open-ups on the backhand or forehand side, I really appreciated its ease of use. Because the Foco Off Plus is an all-wood blade, it gave me more dwell on the ball, as the ball sinks into the blade's surface more. As I'm very used to carbon blades, this wood blade made me realise how much more control on the ball I actually have when playing with something slightly slower and less responsive. Of course, with a traditional Off or an Off Plus carbon blade, you can play stronger on follow-up attacks, but this all-wood blade does allow for slightly more control, given a greater margin for error.
Not as good as Simon's, but
It's good.
still does the job.
It's so deceptive, it's so hard to read. If your forehand's going to go here or here.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Because the blade is made of wood and has a medium feel, you get a lot of dwell time, especially in the short game, with flicks and serves. Here are some examples where we both won direct points on our serves. Hugo's serves really made the ball kick with spin.
Sure.
Yeah, so clever. You got the ball so high, it's amazing.
Yeah.
You always done this from a young age?
No. Actually, my service was not that good
Okay.
before, so I tried many different ways to make it better.
Yeah.
I never really liked to practice service, really take a basket and practice there 1 hour. So I really practice just inside the exercises. So I really try to change a lot and to feel the serves. So, and this is one thing I found to try to make it more difficult for the other to read, and like this I can put more spin as well.
One of Hugo's strengths is his backhand. In fact, he is one of the best backhands in the world.
I think my blade really fits into my game because it has a lot of speed, but it's also very controllable and gives me a lot of spin as well. So that's how I play as well. I like to use my force, but I like to change also my shots, not only play full power, but with a lot of spin and variation. So I think it fits into my game.
The Foco is really effective for playing counter-top spins. You can feel the ball on the bat and it doesn't shoot off too fast, where you lose out on control. I have found in the past when countering with fast carbon blades, sometimes they're very hard so the ball can fly off very easily off the end of the table. The Foco Off Plus, however, allows me to do this much easier and to gain more time and more margin for error.
Le bluff.
Alright guys, so the Hugo Calderano blade comes in two types, Off Plus and Off Minus. So just tried out the Off Plus there, very good blade, very fast.
Yeah, I think I can get a lot of power and speed with this blade, and control as well.
Well, it's getting loads of power, but also there is a lot of control, which I like.
Yeah, it's also very important to have feeling, of course, in table tennis.
So let's try the off minus now and see the differences. Yeah, for me it feels a touch slower, the off minus, but almost even more control than the off plus.
Yeah, exactly.
But I feel like, yeah, the shots are not as fast, but the
you
spin
feel the ball
control
coming in to the racket,
yeah,
and you can really have a good control.
Yeah, I agreed. We try the off plus and just see if we notice. Which one do you use and which one would you prefer?
I think if you see me playing, you know that I use the off plus, and yeah, that's the one I prefer. For the design of the blade, I had a big input, and I chose the tiger to be the emblem of the racket, and also because I like to define myself as a player as a tiger, which is very aggressive but also very calm. And the name of the blade is Foco, which means focus in Portuguese, and I think it's also one thing that I have a lot and I like to use in my games, and I think it's very important in table tennis.
Here's some open play and match points between myself and Hugo.
Whoa!
Conclusion. Thanks to Hugo Calderano for his time in reviewing his personal blade, and to the fantastic Ochsenhausen Training Centre for letting us use their fantastic facility to find out what the Cornilleau Foco blades are all about. The Calderano Foco blades are packed with control and feeling. The Off Plus version, although fast, has lots of control due to its wood composition. It has a medium feel, so it works well when you want to produce spin and the ball sinks into the blade well. The Off Minus is more of an entry level blade and would be good for those players who want to develop their strokes, and it has a similar medium hardness to the Off Plus. Young junior players would suit the Off Minus after moving on from an all-round blade, as it will be a little step up in terms of speed but still maintain that high control. We would recommend the Off Plus for fast attacking players that prefer blades with an all-wood construction over blades that contain carbon. Because it is a wood blade, the Foco Off Plus is geared towards having more control and feeling and helps on touch shots. Although this is an Off Plus blade, it's not as fast as modern carbon blades such as the Boll ALC or a Stiga Carbonado. The Off Plus works well from mid-distance to away from the table. Its ease of use is superb as the ball propels quickly with high amounts of safety in your strokes. Hugo said in the review this is what allows him to play big backhands from away from the table. The Foco Off Plus gives him that ability to give him pace and arc in his shots. Like with the Gauzy blades, I found I could use snappy shots like the backhand punch shot, which worked really effectively, and as mentioned previously, I really like this blade on the backhand side. Due to the medium hardness of both blades, we'd recommend pairing it with medium to hard rubbers. The Target Pro 47 really worked well, whereas the Target Pro 43, which is a soft rubber, was not as effective as it was too soft. What I find most impressive with the Foco blades are the price points. Because Cornilleau haven't focused on using more expensive carbon materials and are focused on purely using wood instead, the blades are just under €40 each. So if you are a fan of all wood blades, this presents some great value. Alright guys, that was the Hugo Calderano blade review. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to like this video and subscribe for more reviews and action-packed table tennis videos. Thanks for watching.
Nice, too much feeling.